Dear Dusties, calling all dust buckets and mammies. Dear Dusties, this is a message particularly for you, a public service announcement to the Dusty crew. So I know most dust buckets because they've been, coddled by the mammies and a few baby mamas that act like younger mammies. They don't understand the two P's, protect and provide. That is okay. Today is your lucky day. I have a visual just for you. So, dust buckets, listen up, okay? So, put down that 40 ounce. Can you put down that game console just for maybe like 3 minutes, right? Put it down. Okay, got your focus? Great. So, all dust buckets, providing and protecting is not just for men of other races. This man on the screen, look at the screen, you'll see what I mean. He's maybe a little older generation, but guess what? He totally gets it. He totally gets it, okay? So I'm going to need you to maybe try and emulate. Don't come with, he's a simp, that's old school. No, you're more than likely just a young fool. So listen up. This is what fathers do. What fathers do. They don't leave their child or leave them forsaken. Fathers not only provide, but they protect. Here is a good example. You ready? Here we go. Fair use. This is the kind of person, with regard to protecting, you need to emulate, not spread super hate. Check it out.
Attempted abduction of his 13-year-old daughter. He didn't just stop this kidnapping. Well, the father ensured that suspect was caught, and now he is in jail.
Yeah, crazy story here. Reporter Marla Carter spoke with that father about his heroic act. She is live from the Harris County Jail with this story. Marla.
That's right, Maida, and that suspect is currently behind bars on a $50,000 bond. He is charged with attempted kidnapping, and the victim's father says that he was just glad he's there, and that man is now behind bars.
Like many families on Labor Day, Anthony was out barbecuing in front of his apartment. His 13-year-old daughter was nearby. It was around noon. Then a stranger in a car pulled up right next to the girl.
They were right here playing, her and her friend. Right here playing. And the guy pulled up from, out the street right here and was looking at him. And they like, no, this guy seems strange.
Anthony's daughter immediately ran up to her dad to tell him. He told her to stay close.
So as I'm looking, the guy pulls up right here and it kind of looks around the corner like, and I'm looking at him strange because I don't know this fella. Where who you here for?
The next thing Anthony knew, the man in the car, 44-year-old Lionel Williams, opened the car door and approached his daughter.
My daughter's standing right over here by the door, and he goes like trying to grab her like this here, and she pull away and yank away. And I'm standing over there, and I'm like, hey, I started running. I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
Anthony said after that, Williams was startled and tried to get back in the car. Anthony wasn't going to let him get away. He grabbed Williams' keys and cell phone.
I stopped him right here. I said, no, you're not finna go nowhere. And he run out towards the street right here, Lockwood.
He and his neighbors chased the man and flagged down an HISD officer who helped them until police arrived. Anthony's just grateful Williams is behind bars, but the fact this happened in broad daylight was concerning. He hopes it raises awareness for other parents out there.
Still be aware of your surroundings, especially when your kids are out playing, because you never know what kind of sick individuals we have around us.
As for his 13-year-old, they got her mace to protect herself, and they're proud of her quick thinking.
Very proud, and we love her very much.
Yay! See, dust buckets? I know you don't have to listen. A lesson for today. A lesson for today. This is what real men do. This is what fathers do. Okay? This is what fathers do. Take a lesson. So, what if he was not there and maybe the mom was at work and the girl just decided to go outside? Okay? What could have happened? And the neighbors also assisted. So that right there, they put on notice that guess what? You're not going to come around here acting a darn fool and grabbing and kidnapping our children and abusing them. It's not going to happen. So another reason a lot of these things happen in our community is because everybody knows in the hood that the women and children are not protected. They're more than likely subjected to a lot of violence. And that's why they feel they can, guess what? They can do that because normally that's how it's going down. Okay? That's why a lot of people commit crimes in the hood. There's no protection. That's why the crime rate is so high. In the daytime, he felt that he could do this. But thank goodness we have a father, a caring, loving father who's there. So think about it. What if you've got more than one baby mama? Are you a clone? You can't be at one place more than one. You can't be at one place at the same time. So maybe you're at one location. What about the other children you have by the other baby mama? This man right here, I have mad respect for him. He reminds me of something of like what my dad would do. So it's very important to be there. Just because you pay your child support, you think you're doing something, that's just basic. You need to be there. That's why it's important for you not to have kids by all these different women and then complain like a little witch. Got them white folks in my life. No, you and your non-thinking got them in my life. And for those who don't know, that's like an old school term that I've learned. Got them white folks in my life. That means like the judge, the probation officer, the child support people, the state. That's what that means. So a lesson for today. The two-piece, it does exist, not a whole lot. That's why I had to show this video. And for the dust buckets that's always complaining, today is your day. Again, the actions of the man on the screen, I'm going to need you to emulate and not hate. Real men do what? They provide. Exactly. And real men do what? They protect. But you can't protect if you're not there. That's why it's important for you to be there, active in your children's lives. So this right here, they even apprehended that degenerate dust bucket who was going to, oh my God, grab that young girl. So now guess what? He's in police custody. I'm sure they'll probably have him, as an offender. More than likely, I would bet you he's already got a felony. So you have no idea. Just by them apprehending in that small, that action right there, that could save the life of another child or another woman. Because more than likely what he would have done if he was able to get away, and luckily this man got his keys and his cell phone. If he was able to get away, he probably, I'm telling you, bent on doing a crime. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. He can take time out of his schedule to hop in his car and drive around to try and find, to victimize someone. And then you hear about him getting locked up or he don't have a job or anything. You got time to drive around and commit a crime. You got time to find your behind a job. Do something productive. But I know with dust buckets, in true dust bucket fashion, they can't do that. So just want to give a shout out. This man on the screen, dust buckets. This is what real men do. They provide. Maybe he can't provide a lot. It doesn't matter. They protect. They don't go, well, they say she grown. Well, some of these girls be fast out there. Making excuses just to be a degenerate, unproductive man. So sometimes some of these old fools can learn from the one from the old school. Okay? Just wanted to share that. Honestly and truly. I know I'm being a little sarcastic, but honestly and truly. So that's why some of these are young fools. Sometimes you need to shut your behind up and listen to the old school. You might can learn a little something. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, okay? Everybody stay safe, stay vigilant, keep your head on a swivel. Please, women, protect yourselves. Protect your children. The men that know how to be men, not talking to the males, but the men that are providers and protectors, appreciate you. Keep doing what you do. I'm out.